send our lady to the T1J. I was shooting dice, raking in the dough, and then I heard a whistle blow and started to run. When a man in blue said, "Senor, come with me, 'cause I want you." So here we are in the T1J. Ain't got no friends to go our way. So here we stay, we and they just send our man to the T1J.
$500 to set us free. I couldn't raise a penny. Ready to be no 500. Don't sound like much. But just try to find someone to touch. So here we are
In the T1J, ain't got no friends to go our way. So here we'll stay, 'cause we can't pay. Just send our man to the T1J. All right, thanks, folks. And Jesse and I are worried now, but we won't be worried long. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I got myself a Cadillac, $30 down. I got myself a brand new house, 5 miles out of town. I got myself a gal named Sue, treats me really fine. She's my baby, and I love her all the time. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I've been away on a business trip, traveling all around. I got a gal and her name is Sue, the prettiest gal in town. She sets my mind to worrying. Every time I'm gone, I'll be home tonight, so I won't be worried alone. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. We're worried now, but I won't be worried long. Well, Jesse's in the living room, holding hands with Sue, and he's at that big front door about to come on through. I'm here in the closet, oh Lord, what shall I do? We're worried now, but we won't be worried long. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. We're worried now, but we won't be worried long.
Usually a clown will laugh, and not today. Not this clown, for this clown weeps instead. For you see, this clown is sad. Someone made this clown cry. Someone in his life had life died. I just hope someday the clown can laugh again. For this clown still cries for the one who died. Maybe you can tell the clown is me. This one's a little bit of funnier one here, called Swim. Water, water everywhere, makes me want to swim. Upstream or down, does not matter, for I am like a fish. Oh, don't make me the main dish. I just want to swim.
Thank you, Dennis. Dennis, do you go to Andy's writer's workshop by any chance?
No?
Talk to Andy, and he just might have some events for you to attend.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Art Will, everybody. Art Will.
Thank you. And I thought Andy was just a cameraman. Learn things when you come to these things, right?
That's right.
Okay. Imagine you on a Saturday morning, you're sitting there and you're resting, and all of a sudden there's a knock at the door or a ring of a bell, and you go to the door. What do you expect to find? This poem is about that. It's called When Death Comes, Don't Open the Door. Because I was expecting someone, I opened the door before I did look, and there was a man in a long black robe with a hood and a thick book. He told me that he was seeking those that didn't follow the laws of the Bible, that he was death and the book that he carried offered the solutions to survival. He told me that by my very lifestyle, I shouldn't be surprised by his arrival. I should have attended church. I should have accepted invitations to go to revivals. He told me that he opened his hand and he beckoned me and told me that there would be no pain. I then thought about all the times I escaped trouble. Death was going to be no different, I reckon. My feet started moving in the opposite direction as I made like a bat out of hell. The next thing you know, I awoke from a daze to the sound of my doorbell. I peeped out the peephole and I saw a religious couple, and they were really dressed well. So unlike other times, I quickly let them in. After all, I may be crazy, but I don't want to go to hell. Thank you. I used to like to see people get up and they do poetry, and I used to like, the best part of the poem is after you do it, and then you put something at the top called a title. I used to love titles, but every now and then I used to go to poetry venues where a person would get up and say, I have a poem, but this poem is untitled. So that just, to me, it's like you took all this time and you wrote this beautiful piece, and then you couldn't even put a title on the top of it. But sometimes, did you know you have to join the bandwagon? So this poem that I'm about to do to you is called, This Poem is Untitled. Now if I can remember it. This poem is entitled. It's a matter of life and death. It's a matter of survival. Don't you know it just irks me when you call your pieces untitled? If you can come up with a nice poem which came without strain, then why do you folks find it hard just to give it a name? I ask you, is there such thing as a kid going through life unnamed, that your poem to creation should be treated just the same? Out of all the words in the dictionary, there has to be at least one that you can put at the top of your work when the creation is done. But no, you find it easy to be uncreative and lazy. After racking your brain to create the body before title naming, you get hazy. I ask you, have you ever seen a book without a published title on its cover? It would be like making love, yet having no partner, no lover. Even famous painters title their art and all their other pieces. Imagine Michelangelo not naming his art. There would be no Mona Lisa. Maybe there is an induced high one gets when not naming their work. Could this be when while you introduce them, you always have a smirk? I mean, if you have a poem about love and joy, then why not call it Love and Joy? That way you'll make me happy because me, you didn't annoy. If you have a poem about trains or a dog, why not name it Choo Choo or Fido? That way you'll make me happy by never saying, this poem is untitled. Happy change to you. I want you with me again. Happy trails to you. I'll keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds and work together? Yeah, just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Andy.
What's new?
You
You guys have a safe ride home now.